Hit some great putts on the back nine. You know, 10 wasn't a great putt, and everything after that was a really good. Thought they were going in, just didn't quite go in. You know, either dove off or held straight or whatever it was. It was close, but obviously a dream start, and then you know, you're not going to keep pace and shoot 54. So at some point you got to recognize that the difficult holes are coming up. And honestly, it was just a difference of, you know, and it happened yesterday too. My long irons got off, and I just didn't. I had 3 5-irons out of 4 holes in the back nine. Didn't hit the green with any of them, and when that happened, you know, I dropped 2 shots on those holes, and ultimately that was a difference maker.
What about the shot on 12? What was it, like mouth spark?
What's that?
The shot on 12.
Yeah, I mean, I had to try and hit a high hook around the tree, but it was just sitting in a little bit of a depression, and from there.
What was that third shot though? Was that
the third shot, I played like a bunker shot. It was on mulch. Yeah, I was just trying to get it up. I did a great job just to make a 5 after where that second shot went.
Was there a particular spot in the hole that you had when a couple of those shots started going wrong to bring yourself back?
You know, I've been striking the ball well, so no, I wasn't thinking anything was going wrong. It was just, you know, I got unlucky on 12, and then from there, the one on 14 was just a bad swing, and that one really hurt. You know, I brought it back on 13. 14 was the difference maker for me. That one was a tough one because I really did a good job of it.
What's your frame of mind after coming close the last couple of weeks?
Things are in good shape. It's just a matter of things are in really good shape. It's just a matter of closing it out. You know, I mean, last week I had a chance and ran into Dustin, and this week, you know, I think I was tied on the back nine at one point, me through 13, then Justin through 13. But ultimately had a number in mind and needed a couple more to get there.
Did it feel like last week at all, Jordan?
I'm sorry?
I know you weren't paired with JT, but did this feel like last week at all?
No, not exactly. You know, I'm not going to be as down on myself as I was last week. I beat myself up, not beat myself up, but I was upset after last week, really having a good opportunity, and felt like, you know, the shot I hit on 6 brought everyone back in when I could have cruised throughout the rest of the round. It wasn't the case today. I mean, we came out firing like I said we had to do. And then as we turned into, you know, 8 through 14 is the meat of the golf course. You want to get through it even. I got through, you know, over par and didn't get any coming in when I had some good putts. So I'm pleased with the way I finished off. They just didn't quite go in.
Jordan, your career trajectory with Justin, when you were amateurs, when you were junior players, it was very similar. You sort of beat him to the punch when you were professionals.
Hold on 1 second, Seb. We'll ask me that.
You sort of beat him to the punch when you guys turned professional, but do you ever get a sense he was either jealous or trying to play catch up, trying to kind of get to where you were?
No, never ever got that sense whatsoever from him. Just always kept his head down and worked hard, and it's certainly paying off.
What does it say about him that you didn't get jealous of what his good friend is accomplishing on the professional ranks and he's still trying to get there?
I mean, jealous isn't the word, but he probably had some just feelings of anxiousness, right? Just wanting to have those opportunities, wanting to get into the spots. I just started earlier than he did on tour, and so you know, he's just a couple years, a couple years ago, and that's kind of like this. I feel like we're a very similar caliber player, and I just got a couple years of experience head start, and you just want to get yourself in those positions. You learn a lot from wins and losses, and obviously he's become a tremendous closer in what he did today. So yeah, it's tough when you got somebody that's that good and hot and can close, and he's 2 shots ahead of you starting the day. So hats off to him.
Some people would be critical of your guys' relationship, not only with Justin, but some of the other guys. You know, you would never have seen, no offense, but seen Tiger do that, or Phil, or any of the other guys. Do you feel comfortable in saying that's just who you guys are?
I just think we grew up together. I think that happens with the people that, I mean, you grow up and you watch each other work from when you're 14 years old. We roomed together when we were 14 years old. I mean, he's one of my best friends in the whole world. So Phil and Tiger, if you're going to use that as an example, they didn't grow up together, room together, all that kind of stuff. Stay in touch through college, battle it out, play in the same tournaments. I think it's just a different situation when you kind of grow up, spend a lot of time. Justin and Rick, they live on the same street. They spend most of their time at home together. So it's just, I'm not saying that, no, I wouldn't say that's who we are by any means. I would just say, hey, these are, we're very close friends just because of the time we spend on and off the course together in a pretty unique position at our age and what we do for a living. So we can share in experiences with each other that we can't really describe or explain to anybody else that's our age, or very few, I should say, and it creates a unique relationship.
Does it also create the ability to be better than you maybe would have been if you didn't have each other?
Yeah, I think so, for sure. I think within our class, our 2011 high school class, we were very prepared right when we entered college, and you saw, I mean, me and Justin went 1-2 in the rankings as freshmen. I mean, that's like essentially a Heisman Trophy winners being, the top 2 voters, right? That's the Haskins Award is the Heisman Trophy of college golf, and we were very prepared based on the competition that we had through high school, let alone then through college, and when we're out here, we're just, I think, more prepared than other people may have been going back a few years. And the only reason I say that is just by the amount of success that we've been able to have at a young age.
That being said, do you remember the first time you went, maybe not head to head, but it came down to either you or Justin were going to win it?
No, I couldn't tell you the first time. I mean, yes, actually I can. It was Walnut Creek. It was an AJGA Junior All-Star event. I was 13. He may have turned 14. I think he might have still been 13. And we played, that was like one of my first AJGA events. It was like the 12 to 15-year-old age group, and he had traveled in, and we battled it out on Sunday. I think we're about tied, and I edged him out that day. And then we played a few more tournaments throughout the year, and we kind of went back and forth.
Is Riviera still a great memory?
Riviera is a great memory. Yeah, I'll have that one on him every time we're there. But he got his natty the next year. So,
Jordan, if you don't win the FedEx Cup this year, how would you characterize your season?
Oh, great. Yeah, I mean, even if I do win it, I would still call it the second best year that I've had. But boy, I mean, I'm hitting the ball as good or better consistently than I've ever hit it. And my putter's starting to really come around. I tried to mess with things for most of the year, and I just stopped trying to mess with it and just set the putter down, hit it right there. If it goes in, if it does, great. If it doesn't, then it doesn't. And I putted so much better from inside 10 feet this week than I have this entire year. It's a big confidence boost for me. So it's very close. I'm very close to the level I played in 15. I mean, these 2 weeks I just had were way better than 15. I went home early both weeks. So. When I'm comparing it to my best year, I'm on a very similar level to the way I was playing, but accolade-wise, there's just no way to get to that at this point.
Jordan, 8 and 9, did you feel the momentum kind of go out, when you missed those 2?
No, I thought I had good chances. 9, I got so caught up in how much it was going to break and forgot all about the speed. I regretted that one, but 8, I hit a great putt too. No, at that point I'm 6 under through 9, thinking, let's get 2 birdies by 18 is what we were trying to say. I thought that I needed 6 today to be in a playoff, and when we were 6 through 9, I thought let's try and get 2 by 18 and see where we're at. But everybody else was going so low.
Thank you.